pull-ups, and then like you do, so it's burpees first, step back to your squats, and then right onto your bike.
This might look like we're not assing it, but it absolutely matters to this workout.
It matters big time.
It really does.
Gut check. Boom! Fired up today, boys. Gut check of the week is similar to the one I posted earlier this week. Nick was lazy, didn't want to get out of bed and come film. So now we're having to do another one for Nick. Way to go, Nick. Anyways, I'm okay with that.
Thanks, Nick. I wanted to do it.
Thanks, Nick. I wanted to do another gut check this week. So, gut check of the week is 300 calorie assault bike. For time, you're going to start with and perform every 3 minutes 2 burpee pull-ups and 2 kettlebell goblet squats. But every round of the goblet squats and pull-ups, you will add 2 reps to each workout during that for that set. So at the start, boom, 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna perform 2 burpee pull-ups, 2 goblet squats. With the remaining time of that 3 minutes, we're gonna do as many calories as possible. At the 3-minute mark, we will get off our bikes, and then we'll perform 4 burpee pull-ups and 4 goblet squats. And we'll continue to do that until we get 300 calories, or the time is over if you cannot perform your burpee pull-ups and your goblet squats within those 3 minutes. So if you basically don't get any time on the bike, your workout's over. Gut check. These are fun. Great way to test yourself. I don't know how much fitness we'll get out of this. Probably a lot, but it's more for, hey, this is gonna be really painful. You're gonna have to suck it up mentally. Enjoy being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Doesn't have to be fun. All the great sayings that we say all the time.
Push into the pain.
Push into the pain. This is gonna be a tough one. We did one the other day with rowing, thrusters, and pull-ups. We ended up finishing it. This one I'm a little scared. I don't know if we're gonna finish it or not. So my goal is to finish it. So we'll go into goal setting later. For now, we have to get the gut check going. Let's roll. All right, you guys ready?
Dude, I've been waiting for you to ask me that for a day.
Since we made it up.
Josh, is there a game plan?
Pay the man.
Pedal to the metal.
Hard gut check. And here we go.
1 minute. 15 seconds.
Kept jumping around.
Oh fuck, dude. That was so bad. That was worse than the pullups and thrusters.
Those squats suck.
Dude, everything sucked. Dude, once you got the 6 burpees, it sucked.
So even like 250 is a fucking goal.
I was just say, yeah, 250 is a
Because
good.
you started to bleed into that second minute early.
Yeah. But the thing is you can make those up. Because all I started doing was like ramping it up for like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
And I'd
what were you
like,
getting like the last like 3 rounds?
oh dude, like under 10 calories. I think I got like 15, 12, 10 or something like that.
Like you can get more in the beginning of this, but it gets worse fast.
Really fast.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking in my head like the burpee pull-ups would have been just fine. Hey, I'm glad we did it this way though.
Too, man.
I almost got, 50 calories off.
Yeah.
It's only 5 more rounds. I could have done that.
You got 0 6.
Hey, I'm glad we went harder than going easier and being off and be like, gosh, now we got to do it again in a harder version.
Shit.
I was like 22. All I was in my head was like, I don't want to do 22. I don't want to do 22.
Did you have a goal as you went into that workout?
Goal was to just finish. Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive, to be honest. That workout really started to get bad really early. Tried to stay at a good pace off the bat and not like blow out. I felt like I did that pretty well. I didn't feel like I got like overly like, I didn't be like I went too hard early. Set our goal high. Came up just short. It was still really good. It pushed ourselves harder than if it was lower, right? If it was an easier workout, because we thought about just doing the burpee pull-ups with it. If we probably just did the burpee pull-ups, we probably could have finished the workout, but we wouldn't have pushed ourselves as hard. So I'm okay with it. It definitely pushed me mentally as well, where I started to struggle. You know, I was like, gosh, I just don't want to go to that next set. I just want to sit on this bike and rest. But then I was like, I need to chew up some calories, so I started to do little sprints, just change it up a little bit. It was good. It was great, man. All right, goal setting. I think goal setting is a great thing to do. Why do you do it? Why do we set goals? So we can hold ourselves accountable, right? It goes back. Everything relates to each other. Goal setting, holding yourself accountable, paying the rent, paying the man. You know, it all comes back together. Everything feeds off of each other, right? But I think goal setting is huge. Writing down your goals and having a plan on how to achieve that goal, right? In the teams we say, plan your dive your plan. When everything goes to shit, get the job done. And then again, when you write down your goal, have a plan for it. Have a plan on how you're going to achieve that. Have your steps on how you're going to get to that goal. If you don't, then it's not really a goal. If you write down something that you want to happen and you don't have a plan to get there, it's called a hope or a dream, right? So you might as well take it, put it in your pocket, and wish upon a star about it, right? Because that's about the same thing. So have a goal, write it down, and then have plans to get there, right? Have little goals to get to your big goal. I do it for workouts. I do it for other things other than your big workouts. It's a great way to hold yourself accountable for what you really want, right? When you put it out there, then not only are you holding yourself accountable, but you could even show it to someone, right? Have someone else hold you accountable with it as well. Write it down, you know, have it in your bathroom every morning. So when you wake up every morning, you go to brush your teeth, boom, you can see it. Like that's what I want to do. I want to work towards that goal today somehow. When you have goals, right? You're gonna have obstacles that are gonna try to stop you within that goal, right? That are gonna come up, that are gonna derail you from achieving your goal. If you allow these obstacles to turn everything negative, be like, oh man, I'm never gonna get there. I'm not good enough. This isn't gonna happen for me. Then you're right. Exactly. However you say to yourself, the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you say things like that, that's gonna happen, right? If you don't believe in yourself, then boom, you're right. You're always right. A good story that I have actually for goal setting that I wanted to talk about was Katie Ledecky. Katie Ledecky is one of the best swimmers in our generation, if not possibly ever. And I was reading an article about that was written by her coach that talked about the way that she trained. So she would go into the swimming pool and she would have a ridiculous goal to swim in her training, whatever it was, right? So she had a goal to hold a pace that was just outrageous. I don't really know swimming times. At the time when I remember reading it, I was blown away because I know how fast I swim, which is not anywhere near the way that she swims. But she had this ridiculous goal, and her coach would be like, "This is just crazy," you know. And then she would start to practice, and she would hold that pace for however many laps it was, and say it was like 3/4 of the laps that she wanted to hold the pace for. So that day she failed, right? But she got pretty close to reaching her goal, which her coach at that point was still really good, right? So she had this a crazy high goal, and she almost got there, right? So then her coach was like, all right, well, you know, you didn't reach your goal. Maybe we should have trained a little smarter. Well, then she came in the next week that she did it. She actually hit it. She actually hit the goal that she went for the next time, right? So you can't let negative things that happen, like today in that workout just now, I didn't reach the goal that I wanted to. It's not like swimming, right? This isn't world championships out here, but you know, for me, it's my sport. So having big goals is huge. You know, even if they do seem slightly unobtainable to other people, I would rather have a really big goal and come up just short, because then you're doing pretty good, right? Even if you are just short of an unobtainable goal. Write your goals down. Shoot for the star. Shoot for the moon, man. Shoot for Mars. You know, don't limit yourself, right? Limits are, if you put a limit on yourself because of what other people do, you're never gonna do anything great in this world. That's all I got. We got the Rogue monoliths here today. I'm getting ready to go have knee surgery, right? So when I stepped back out of the rack on a squat, it was bothering it. So a great tool for anybody who's have some knee issues and still want to squat. Like it doesn't hurt when I squat the weight, but just that stepping position with that weight on the back was bothering my knee. So boom, Rogue coming through in the clutch. Might as well get one more squat in before surgery, though, you know.
On the minute?
Yep, on the minute. Man, that's nice. Not gonna move. We're gonna do a 4x10 back squat. I'm gonna probably go about 315-ish. I just love squatting. I can't give it up. So 4x10. Do the trick. Get my fixes out on my squatting that I need.
Look at that 2014 belt.
All right. That's from the games, I think. Oh, that was actually no.
Regional?
So that was no. This actually wasn't a year from when they were giving out at the games or regionals. This was Rogue actually just gave them to their athletes. Every Rogue athlete got it that year. Bridges, that's me. Belt, bar, not a big deal. Ooh, that one hurt a little bit. Well, typically we do 100.
Oh, yeah.
Hit 200s?
I have a sandbag and a ball. So we're doing a 5-minute hold, 100-pound sandbag, D-ball, whatever you got, chest hold. So don't put it down. Kind of just another gut check. Today's just all about gut checking, man. You know, like this is just a straight mental. How much pain can you take? It's gonna be fun. So here we go. 10 seconds.
Feeling my posterior real good.
Yeah, hamstrings, low back felt good.
Yeah.
All right, so another episode, gut check. New series coming out for the gut checks. We're gonna start putting those up more often as well. They're basically, a lot of times, it's just a mental push. It's like, you know, something we started doing back in the military with a couple of my buddies. Called them gut checks. Basically, just think of an awful workout that is normally just where you have to keep moving. You're not going to hit failure on something. You just really have to keep moving. So we've come up with a few the past few weeks. Like I said, great mental check, great time to push yourself, great time to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. A little adversity in your life, it's all it's going to do is help you make hard decisions down the road. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Also talking about goal setting. Have your goals, write them down, because like I said, a goal without a plan is just a hope or a dream, right? And those, you're just wishing that that something like that happens. You're not actually having a plan, an action to achieve it. So write it down, and then have that plan of action, right? How you're going to achieve it. We're also going to start throwing out some tip videos once a week, probably Wednesdays is what we're thinking. So be ready for those. We're going to, you know, do nutrition, things that you should have at your home gym, mobility, supplements, anything else that you guys want to see. Comment down below. Let us know how you're enjoying the YouTube videos, and yeah, do the thing, pay the man.